Alright, what's up everybody? I haven't done one of these in a minute. Last thing I believe was the foam. It was the day I was going to pour the foam. It worked out pretty good. I already poured it, unfortunately. You guys didn't get to see it. And honestly, it's better that you didn't see it because it was crazy. No, it wasn't too bad. What I did is, if you can see right here, cut me out a hole, right? For all my areas, I got the boat lifted up from the front, and then what I did is I went ahead and mixed up, a little bit at a time, let it sit, went to the next hole, next hole, next hole. Kept doing that until it finally just filled up, and then I had to cut a couple holes. You see right there, I had to cut a couple holes extra just to check to make sure that it had filled up everything. And it did. It filled it up pretty good. Actually, it's kind of weird here. Check that out. So I got me some foam back there. Poured it. I actually poured it under this floorboard, and it filled up that and this, and it was about, I want to say about 8 ounces that I put in there. I ended up filling up everything except the ski locker and the gas tank right here. Those two areas, I didn't pour anything in there, but everything else, pretty much, the bow and then the actual body of the boat. I got 2 kits of 8 cubic feet, so 16 cubic feet ended up being 4 gallons, 2 and 2, so 2 kits, and I still have a little bit left. I'll probably end up pouring it here and there, fill some gaps so water won't get in or something like that, but everything did get filled up pretty good. So then, once I had my hole cut out, I went ahead and poured it in there, and once I was watching it raise up, once it started to raise up pretty close, actually what I do is I put this back on there and put a piece of wood on top and put a something heavy on top of that. I actually ended up using the battery, but so that way it wouldn't keep rising up. It would, spread out in the area that I needed it to be in. It worked out pretty well. Then, if you can see, it's a little bit on here. What I ended up doing is getting me some. I've been saving all the sawdust that I've been cutting stuff up with, and got me some Gorilla Glue. And I'd pour the Gorilla Glue around it, kind of on top of it, top of all the seams. Pour the Gorilla Glue real nice on there, and then got me the sawdust and put that on there, let it sit for a while, and then try to smooth it out with a scraper or a putty knife or whatever. Try to get it in most of the seams, and just to give it a little bit extra, just to make sure it wouldn't come out. But it actually, with the foam, with having it on top of the foam as it grew in and everything, and having the weight on top of it, the foam actually, it sticks to the wood. So you don't really need it, I wouldn't think, but that's the way I did it. I don't know. And so yeah, so the foam got poured. I covered up some of the, poured some in the corners to fill in a little bit of the gaps. And then once everything was in there and the foam had cured completely, it's been, I don't know, a couple, 3-4 days, something like that. Everything's cured. We got a little bit of rain, which messed me up, but everything's good now. So I went through and sanded everything down, try to make it as level as possible. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good, I think. So now what my intentions are is to fiberglass the whole floor. I'm gonna fiberglass the whole thing. Oh, and I went ahead and made me some little benches for the back. So instead of having the back-to-back seats here, I'm gonna have a captain's chair and a co-captain's chair, or passenger chair, whatever you want to call it. It's not a plane, right? And then I went ahead and made me some, if I don't say so myself, kick-ass little benches, dude. Yeah. And check me out. You know, made me a little box. Got me a couple little hinges on there. And a little storage spot right there. Look at all my mess. Yeah. But hey, they work, and I can sit on them. They're pretty sturdy, and I like them. And they should work out pretty damn good. Got that one and that one. Put me you know, about a cushion on the back. Give me a cushion there, and then I'm actually thinking of wrapping this bottom part here from the floor up with it's a vinyl sheet. They use it like on showers, and it's water resistant. It doesn't mold or anything like that. And you can staple around the edges. It comes with the trim, or you can buy the trim for it. Staple it on there, you know, glue it on there, whatever. And then I'm gonna put down my carpet. So we'll see how that turns out. But for right now, I'm gonna get on this fiberglass, and so I'll see you guys next time.